Hello everyone, and as you can see, I think you know what time it is. It's time for KONA. We're starting a new series, and the new series is gonna be KONA.
Carl
Now,
Faubert sought information for a living. That is to say that ever since he returned from Korea, after having served with the armed forces, he had been working as a private investigator in Montreal. William Hamilton, a rich industrialist, had gotten in touch with him regarding a simple vandalism issue. Nothing to write home about. Not worth hiring a private eye either, just so he can drive for hours on rough roads. But that's how it had always been. The client pays, Carl gets it done.
nice, I get to drive. But yes, I'm doing
They
a
had set up
series.
to meet at the general store, his client's business. Well, actually, the entire village had William Hamilton's name written all over it.
Okay, I think I'm gonna wait until he stops talking to get my monologue in.
When the roads were bad, muddy, or snowed in, it was customary around these parts to close them off. But it was also customary to ignore those signs entirely and drive there anyway.
The rest stop. So, here I am in KONA. We are doing a series finally. I've just been busy with school and stuff like that, and so I want to get back into YouTube, and I have some plans. So, my plans are, if I can stay on track with them. I know I've always said this, and then it sort of gets laid off, but if I can stay on track with this stuff, we're gonna do the KONA series here, which is the starter video that you're watching right now. And then FS22, there's going to be the Platinum Edition. So I think I can either stream that, and so you guys can look out for that, or I could just make videos on it. But I don't know how entertaining that would be, because if I stream it, you can just chat with me and do fun stuff and whatever. So I don't think I'll do videos on that one. But I was also thinking doing SnowRunner content, because that's a good one. And I am going to release shortly after this video, probably on the same day, today. I'm going to release a GTA video, but it's PS5 GTA and how it looks and how it's different from regular GTA. But anyway, I don't want to bore you guys with all the details. Here we go. We're going to get started in the game. So, how often does a road need to be closed to require 2 picnic tables at its gates? Or its gate. I don't know, Carl. I guess we're Carl. We got a nice Chevy there. It's an oldie. Oh, a bottle. I got a bottle, guys. We got some creepy heads at the watchtower here. Good to know. Giving SnowRunner vibes already. Oh, the Canadian
Emperor
flag.
Duplessis, in spite of his conservative agenda, did a good job in colonizing the rural north, which helped to reestablish the region as an integral part of the province of Quebec. The blue fleur-de-lis could be seen fluttering in the wind here and there, taunting the red Canadian flags on the other side of the province's boundaries.
The red Canadian flags. Now, as you know, I love Canada, like to a deep desire. So I just love it. There's no real reason. It's just, it's amazing. Okay, it will be good. Man at the mana stand. Okay, this is a bunch of just, okay, whatever. About the region. We don't really need to know. I don't think so.
Hamilton never mentioned a road-blocking barrier. Why was it needed here in the back of Beyond? That would, however, be a mystery for another day. Carl had waited long enough for someone to come and raise it.
Good thing we
Hamilton
have
is
these.
waiting for Carl in the general store. It was time for him to get down to business.
Nice. Oh. Inspect.
To clear his conscience, a $10 bill. Carl was an honest man.
Yay, we can leave money. I just got an achievement called Sorry Eh. So, found an achievement, guys. Look at that. I have to say, I love...
Hamilton enjoyed a lavish country house built in the very heart of the northern forests, not too far from here.
Interesting. Now, I gotta say, I love the driving.
The local populace was divided when it came to the affluent man. Some saw a wealthy philanthropist dedicated to improving the region's economy. Others an aging Englishman who would do anything to further his fortunes. And those ones hated him enough to go on about scheming against him. Hamilton had recently acquired a few local businesses, but the last straw was the reopening of a mine, which gave rise to a wave of protests and threats from the Cree people. Given these circumstances, Carl reckoned that a good number of people must be feeling compelled to oppose Hamilton in one way or another. So far, only the industrialist's house had been a target, but soon enough, Carl thought, the target would become the man himself.
Ditch. Okay. My driving skills are still good. Oh, a few hours later. Uh-oh.
Carl needed to
That's a
get out
buddy.
of there. The cold and the pain required urgent care.
Very snowy all of a sudden. KONA. Also, KONA has some of the best game music ever. Well, I know a little bit about Canada, and it doesn't just suddenly have a blizzard in a couple
Carl
hours.
wondered how long he would have to endure this skin-stinging cold.
Oh,
The driver had
never
taken
first.
off. It was still best to check it out and leave.
Consumables, first aid kit.
Nothing to chance. Carl needed help.
What is this?
It was a small, locked box engraved with the letters WH. Carl thought about taking it. Nothing was to be left to chance.
What is that? A picture.
Such
Oh.
heart-wrenching Nordic poetry that was. But Carl didn't care much about flowery language.
Isabel, you gave meaning to everything. When you disappeared, so did purity. I would defend purity against the winds, the tides, against ice and blizzards. Intriguing. Just, oh, there we go, close that.
This
Okay.
deep in the country, his last hope was to find an abandoned garage or a farm by the roadside. His life depended on it.
I'm going. I found a cabin. Hello? Is there anyone home? I'm gonna borrow some of your wood. Oh. I can just go right in. not my cabin or anything like that. Oh, chains.
Even better than he had hoped.
Nice.
Carl Faubert had succeeded once more and was now on his way to new adventures.
Okay, we gotta toast up by the fire. Okay, so we have chains for the tires, so we can drive around in the snow. We got some fire starters and stuff like that. Warm up my buns. Okay, we're good. I don't know why I was just able to, just come on in here and go into the cabin, but it's whatever. So now, can we get out of here and go back to civilization? Oh, we gotta put the chains on. Boom, chains. Yes, here we go. Now we're back and out of the ditch. Don't hit the car. Go. Okay. We are on our way to get some help or notify that the road is blocked up there. But anyway, I hope you guys like and comment on how you like this series and what you think it's gonna be, What we got there? Manistan region.
Spread out on a few acres of untouched forest, bellowing caribou, everlasting snow, and undefiled lakes, the Manistan region was no tourist hub. It was said to have been populated for millennia by Cree people, and ever since the industrial era, by the metal mining industry.
Interesting.
Jean-Luc Bédard had without a doubt been the closest man in the village to William Hamilton, otherwise known as Uncle Willie. The truck was running on fumes. Good thing that the general store was close by.
Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, a tree has seemingly blocked our path towards that area. But here we are. I think Mr. Hamilton is here. So maybe we could go chat with him and be like, hey, what's going on? It's a little snowy out here today. He said he was running on fumes, so...
The pumps wouldn't surrender their divine nectar so easily. In all likelihood, they had to be switched on from inside the store.
Okay. Sounds good.
A milkman had to drive by every week to fill the bottles. The fresh milk indicated a recent visit.
Interesting. What's in the mailbox? Oh, I need a key.
Something fell to the bottom of the box.
You did? Maybe we need that key then. Okay. Oh! Oh my.
Carl had no trouble recognizing his employer.
Oh.
He had been killed. There was no need to be a detective to figure that out. But only a detective could have noticed that the killer had to have been very close. That the fatal blow had been given before the victim even realized.
Whip out my trusty Polaroid camera here that we have in our pocket. And let's take a picture of this. Oh, cool. Keep that. Yeah, look at that. That's a shot to the heart right there. Or the chest.
Carl felt a chill down his spine and had a terrifying realization. If Hamilton was dead, then who was going to pay him?
Poor Carl. He's not getting paid
What
today.
could be inside that envelope? Carl was taken aback. He knew this address. It was said to be the address of the P.O. box for the Canadian Secret Service.
It says Ottawa and Ontario on it. Interesting, interesting. What was in the envelope? Well, I'm gonna close this because it's letting the heat out. Well, our employer is dead, so that's good to know. Canada. Oh.
An explosion suddenly occurred outside.
Uh-oh. That actually gave me a jump scare. So as you guys don't know, but this is sort of a horror game. Well, it's classed as a horror game. Kitty. Sorry, I got distracted. Oh, it's wolves. Get on it.
Maintaining his composure, Carl recalled something from his military training. Wolves always stay away from populated areas. Wait, was it about bears?
That's weird. I'm just gonna close the door and go back into the spoopy, creepy place. What is this? Ooh, cash register instructions. To open the cash register, punch the price, 2 numbers minimum. Press sale. Turn the crank 2 times. Punch the machine if it doesn't work. Okay, that's good instructions right there. That's some grade A instructions. True. There's another flyer, but I think that just does the same thing. The general store also serves as a post office for the locals. The locals. Damn locals. They got some more fire starters. You never know when you need to start a fire in the woods. The place is a mess. Yeah, I wonder why. Didn't even travel half the province of Quebec to come here. He is a Canadian. Ooh. Nice clock. A broken clock. New convenient. Now how convenient. Nothing. Yes, there's a first aid kit. Don't mind if I do. My truck is so loud. Dang it, I can't turn on the pumps when there's no power. What did it say? It said punch in a couple numbers. So 1, 5, 9. Sale. Nice. Ooh, keys. Post keys. Okay, now we have the post keys. Ooh. Garage keys. Ooh. There's so many things. Ooh.
According to that log, it seemed like the whole village owed some money to the general store. Carl was far more interested in the bunch of nearby addresses he had just gotten his hands on, though.
Oh yeah, look at this. So now we have addresses. We got Lewis Blaze, with Red Roy. Interesting. And then we got credit over here. We got like balances and stuff like that. Maybe they have to repay. I'm gonna take that. Duct tape and matches. A bunch of nothing. A bunch of nothing. Okay. Okay. We have to process some information. I saw something over here.
The snowstorm pummeled everything in its path. Carl was not surprised when he heard no tone.
Oh, that means, yeah, the phone lines are cut then.
Carl knew that Gilles Lachance was in charge of the general store. That made him one of Hamilton's employees. A very angry employee, as Carl could plainly see.
You know what, Hamilton? I have a frog in my throat. And when people have a frog in their throat, they do not take risks by going to work. Customers could catch it, right? I'm a wise man. Not to worry. I will have a nice doctor's note, which I'm going out to get right now. Sadly, in the meantime, I will have to close down the shop unless you would like to come fill in for me. I wouldn't dare advise you after all you must know how it's done, since it's your It's yours now. With kind regards, your dedicated manager, Gilles. Ooh. I have a theory. A game theory. Oh. Ooh. So, since Mr. Gilles Lachance had to quote unquote go, maybe, just maybe, he planned a way so Hamilton's murderer, so Hamilton would be at the shop instead of wherever he would be. Shussy baka. Okay, that's crouch. I'm gonna go check out this garage over here, because we have the generator here. Oh, we need duct tape and pliers. Okay, so we could probably get that from the garage. Oh. Oh. Start the fire to warm up. Also, fire points are saving points in this game. Nothing in there. And the key works. Here we go. Close that. There is no light. Just a bunch of tools. Ooh. Hardware. So, nuts and bolts. Oh, pliers. Bingo. Now we can repair the generator. Bunch of tools. Nice, neatly wrenches. And nice, neatly screwdrivers. Cool. Fragile. At least we know it's fragile. True. Okay, looks like he was fixing a car in the garage. Although the shelf has since fallen over onto it.
Staring intently at the controls won't be enough to make that lift budge. The poor thing was out of power.
Ooh.
The crowbar was stuck under the lift. Notwithstanding Carl's imposing stature, car lifting wasn't part of his skill set yet.
Dang it. What a shame. Okay, I think if we can fix the generator, we'll come back here, and then we'll go to the shop, inside the shop, because I want to get that crowbar, and maybe see what's under the lift. Here we go. Actually, wait. I saw a breaker in here. Yeah, here we go. So, electricity turned off. Electricity from generator. Here we go. Yeah. Now we have light. So actually, no, we should switch the power to the garage. So how do we do that?
The note explained that the garage and the store couldn't be supplied with electricity at the same time.
Of course. So this is main store. It's gonna off, and this is going on. No way. Yeah, that's on. Okay. So now the garage should have power. Yes, it does. Because there's a light on the ground. Is there any other light? Oh. Nice. And now the lift should work. Perfect. I only see a crowbar here.
At long last, the crowbar was within Carl's grasp.
Yeah.
Surely it would come in handy at some point.
I don't like the sound of that. I feel like I'm gonna have to defend myself sometime. The cleanest spot in the area. That is a lot of cleaning supplies. Okay, well that's the garage. That's all the stuff we need. Yes. Nice. Ooh. torn paper.
Hate was in the air. Seems like some villagers barely tolerated each other.
Ooh, so this is like a death note. That was like a death note for Hamilton, and he threw it away. So, people did not like him.
Carl was used to strange phenomena.
What is this?
But a chunk of ice like this? As if an iceberg came out of the ground? That was a first.
Wait, what? What are those? What? They lead in the direction of the wolf prints, but they're not the wolf prints. What is that? I'm keeping that. That's weird.
Prince? Carl found a surprise at every turn. Was the camera faulty, or was it a possible lead?
Intriguing. Okay.
The note explained
No,
that the
I
garage and the store couldn't be supplied with electricity at the same time.
1968.
Jumping from that height was akin to tempting death. Perhaps that man on the snowmobile had seen enough of this world already.
Oh, that's when the general store... Oh, it's not snowy. Well, I don't... Yeah.
A nice picture of the Magasin Lachance store, seemingly taken the day it was first opened. It feels frozen in time, from an era long forgotten.
Nice. Oh. Hunters, they killed a wolf.
Amateur hunters showing some pride at having killed a nice pelted beast. With men like this roaming the area, wolves would become extinct within 10 years, Carl thought.
Yeah. Okay. Now that I think we've gotten everything, I'm gonna turn on the pump. And then now, I can go out here and fill up my truck. Oh, actually, and unlock the post box. Ooh, a gun.
The murder weapon.
Oh,
What was that doing there, Carl wondered.
what?
Hamilton must have been determined to keep some information secret to post this key. Shame he got unlucky. Everything made sense now.
Oh.
Poor Hamilton's denunciation was interrupted, and he figured it would be best to lock everything up and send the key to his correspondent, who would receive the box later on. Clever, but not enough. That's what happens to ordinary people playing spy.
I cannot write at length. Oh, so... Wait a minute. We got the lock box from that guy who crashed into us and then fled. So he was the murderer. He was fleeing the scene after he murdered Hamilton. And then we just happened to come in and we were like, oh, sorry. So yeah, he was gonna mail this. And then someone was gonna pick it up. But we came in and we figured it out. Okay, Oh, that sounds familiar. Magma. Now we can fill up the truck. Nice. Now the truck should be filled up. Okay,
Carl
guys.
knew straight away where to find the infuriated Gilles Lachance. Any good investigation would have to start there.
Well, guys, I think I'm gonna leave this one here. Cause it's coming on like 20 minutes, I think now. And so, yeah, tell me what you like in this series and what you want to see in the series down in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you then.